Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hometown Cable High School girls basketball action for the 97-98 season. We're in Shazy. This is Bill Chase and Sam Castine. This is the Shazy, first annual Shazy Girls Varsity Tip-Off Tournament, sponsored by the Shazy Athletic Association. And the first semifinal game will feature the Northern Adirondack Bobcats against the Willsboro Warriors. Second game this evening is the Shazy Lady Eagles against the what's Mariah's team? Oh, the Vikings. So it's the Shazy first annual girls varsity tip-off tournament here on Hometown Cable. We'll be back with starting lineups.
First annual Shazy girls tip-off tournament.
Okay, are we on? Ray Devins is going to introduce the starting lineups. Bobcats are listed as the visiting team, and here comes their starting lineup. And he's got to go over and talk to Coach Steve Chilton. Get it straight.
Okay, starting for the Bobcats,
Jessica Daly, number 32. She's a senior, one of the starters.
Number 44, Darcy
Rabideau, the other lone senior. There's only two seniors on the team. Number 44. Amanda Chase, junior. Sarah Dupree is number 14. She's also a junior.
Number 24,
April Miller, number 24, playing her first year of varsity basketball. April Miller was on the volleyball team for NAC the last couple of years. And now the Willsboro Warriors will be introduced. Number 55, Christian Earhart. Number 32, Christine Blanchard. 34 is Melody Bliss.
Number 43, Christy Gay. Number 52, Dana McDougall.
Christy Gay, number 43. And number 52, Dana McDougall. Zoe Brugger is the coach. Mr. Andy Morelli and Mr. Jim Bricky are tonight's officials. So we're just moments away here from the tip-off for this tip-off tournament. Okay. Getting set here, Bill Chase and the new Shazy Highway Superintendent. Champlain? Oh, Champlain Superintendent for Highways, Sam Castine on the camera. Amanda Chase should have put up the shot. She almost lost the ball. Swings it over to Sarah Dupree. Her shot and scores. Nice shot put up there by Dupree. Bobcats and Warriors here. Hometown Cable High School soccer starting. April Miller and Darcy Rabideau steal the ball away there. Bobcats back on the attack. Rabideau swings it over here to the right. Dupree, another shot. That one is off the board and picked up on a rebound by Blanchard. Blanchard gives the ball to McDougall. McDougall steps across midcourt, pops the jump shot, banks it in. 2-2 is the score. Nice play there by McDougall. It's the day after Thanksgiving here, folks. Hope everybody had a nice Thanksgiving. Daly in the inside, a nice pass, and she receiving the ball and puts the shot up. So nice play there by Jessica Daly. McDougall now with the ball. She goes underneath, and Sarah Dupree picks that ball off. She was looking for Bliss underneath. Rabideau now on the back door, finding Daly. She can't convert. She gets her own rebound. Finds Amanda Chase. And then there's a 3-second violation called against Daly. We play 8-minute quarters here, Sam. No 40-minute halves. We're indoors now. Good thing. The weather outside tonight, a little frightful, as they would say this time of year. Christmas season and all. Yeah, that's number 34, Bliss, going strong to the basket. Ties the ball game up. 4-4 here. NAC, a Class C school that plays in the CVAC, and the Willsboro Warriors are a Class D school that plays in the MVAC. Shot put up by Dupree. And that's rebounded by, I believe, number 55, Arndt. McDougal goes inside. And it's off the foot of Sarah Dupree. Number 32 there. Blanchard couldn't handle the pass, but the Warriors, the red. Are you waving at me?
No.
And a travel called on McDougal. No, that wasn't McDougal, that was Bliss. The Willsboro Warriors, they only have one senior. The Bobcats only have two. So, a lot of juniors on the Bobcats team. Sophomore, pretty split between the sophomores and the juniors on the Warriors. Daly knocking that ball out of bounds. But it's off in her, so Willsboro will retain possession underneath the Bobcat basket. Inbounded by number 40, is that 43? Yeah, Gay. She gives it to McDougal. That's Arndt with the ball now. And Dupree makes a nice play, stepping in front of Blanchard. And the bounce pass, a little bit behind Darcy Rabideau, and Sarah Dupree, though, had the right idea there. What she wanted to try and accomplish. Second game tonight will be the host, the Shazy Lady Eagles, against the Mariah Vikings. And there's a pass inside to Bliss. She puts the Warriors on top for the first time with a 6-4 score. 5 minutes left here in the opening period. Shazy is a Mountain Valley school. Sarah Dupree hits another jump shot from the outside. That's her. She's got 4 points now. And they're going to be playing against Mariah, also a CVAC school. So a couple CVAC schools here and Mountain Valley athletic schools here. With 4:47 left, there's a timeout and 6-6 score here. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Are we on the air?
Oh, yeah.
All right. It's only 27 more days before Christmas. Just in case anybody, people are wondering. The time you see this, though, it'll probably be a lot closer. McDougal, but Sarah Dupree playing extremely well in the early going. Darcy Rabideau drives to the basket and draws the foul and scores, makes it 8-6. That's the first foul of the game, and it's called, I believe, on number 52, Dana McDougal. Should be 8-6. It only says 7-6 on the clock.
They're going to get 2 points for the foul shot.
All right, to a new rule in basketball. Should be 8-6. Steve Chilton trying to talk the scorekeeper there.
Driving layup is only one this year.
Driving layup. Underneath, that's Blanchard putting up the shot, rebounded on the strong. And now you're. Yeah, well, we're finally gonna. NAC fans are. Okay, they straightened that out, and we're back here at hometown table, 97-98 high school basketball underway. November 28th, we're in Chazy for the first annual tip-off tournament. Tying up the gay girl was April Miller. Jump ball called, possession arrow in favor of the Bobcats, I believe. No, it's in favor of the Willsboro, so 21 seconds remain on the shot clock. Remember, in high school girls basketball, they play with a 30-second shot clock. Gay will inbound the ball. She gets it to Arndt. Bailey on her. Pick trying to be set by McDougal. McDougal goes inside. Somebody lost their girl. And that was wide open Bliss in front of the basket. And that ties it up to 8-8. I don't know who's supposed to be covering her. Sarah Dupree now with a ball. Dupree goes to Rabideau. Rabideau drives to the right. Willsboro playing looks like a zone defense. April Miller trying to drive into the zone. Over to the top. Dupree now drives through the middle. Shots up and good. Sarah Dupree That's her 6th point here in the opening quarter. 10-8 score. From what we're seeing here early, it looks like it's going to be a good ball game throughout. These teams look pretty evenly matched. And Dupree hustling on defense, steals that ball. She's going to go all the way. Nope, she finds Darcy Rabbit with a nice pass. And Sarah Dupree doing it on both ends of the court right now. 3 minutes left in the opening quarter. Dupree is moving her feet on defense and stepping in front of a few passes. Bliss, her shots put up. Uh-oh, we got a foul, I believe, called on number 32 for the Warriors. Yep. That's their 2nd foul, team foul anyways. So NAC will retain possession with 2:48 left on the clock. Andy Morelli and Jim Bricky are the officials. Darcy Rabideau stepped across midcourt. 12-8 ball game. And a chase goes inside to Daly. Daly tries to put the shot up. That's blocked. 32 Blanchard picking up the loose ball. She gives it to McDougal. Pick set by the gay girl. Nice pick. Strong one. Sarah Dupree underneath, but Bliss having the height advantage on her. Able to put it up. It's a 2-point ball game, 12-10. Darcy Rabideau. Sarah Dupree. Shot. It's off. Chase gets the long rebound. Trying to go back outside. That's going to be out of bounds and off in McDougal. Scramble there for the ball. And McDougal losing control and Sarah Dupree causing that havoc to happen. Bobcats hanging on to a 2-point lead here. Down to 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Darcy Rabideau over the top. April Miller's shot. That's off the mark. And that's off in Jess Daly, and Warriors will have possession underneath. No subs in the game yet for either team. Chrissy Gay inbounds to McDougal. Chase is on Bliss. McDougal goes underneath Aaron. Her shot was off the mark, and on the other side, Bliss ended up with it, and she muscled her way up. Makes it a 12-12 ball game. Rabideau to Dupree, back to Dupree. Dupree goes over the top to Miller. Miller back to Rabideau. Inside to Daly. Daly almost lost it. She cuts over to Amanda Chase. And Chase is fouled. The ball was on the floor, or the foul was on the floor before Chase could get the shot off. So coming into the game for the Bobcats, looks like Tessa Parent. 1:09 left here. Inbound to Chase. Chase shot. It's off the mark. Daly got a hand on it. And actually, she was the last one to touch it. So the Warriors will have the ball. 1:05 left. We're all tied up 12-12. Bobcats and Warriors. The opening game of this Chazy tip-off tournament. And travel called before the shot, Melena Bliss. Darcy Rabideau inballs to Parent. Tessa Parent gives the ball back to Rabideau. Rabideau steps across midcourt. We're down under a minute here. Kick save and a beauty. He'll reset the clock. And a Chase with the ball. Goes out to Parent. Parent almost lost it. Gives it to Miller. Miller driving. Shot. It's off the mark. Chase gets the rebound. Puts it back up. That's just Daly underneath and scores. Well, the Bobcats getting 3 cracks at the basket that time. Parent or Miller with the initial shot. Chase and then Daly finishing it off. McDougal driving through there, ties it back up. Down under 20 seconds. Looks like the Cats will get the last possession. 14-14. We're all tied up here. 10 seconds left. And a Chase. Got to shoot the ball. Miller getting a shot off. Chase. And we got a foul before the buzzer went off. It's on the floor. Amanda Chase is going to shoot two. No time left on the clock. So there'll be nobody on the line. She's out there all by herself. So they say she was able to put that shot up before time ran out on the clock. And Chase gives the Bobcats 15-14 lead. Try to make it a 2-point margin. And she doesn't. So at the end of one quarter here on Hometown Cable high school basketball action, it's 15-14. The Bobcats over the Warriors. We'll be back with second quarter action in a minute. Okay, we open up the second quarter. The Bobcats with possession and the 1-point lead. Amanda Chase is sitting on the bench, and Latrice Thomas is in the game for the first time. Sarah Dupree returns to action, so it's Thomas, Dupree, Jessica Daly, April Miller, and Darcy Rabideau for the Bobcats. McDougal, Gay, you got Bliss, Blanchard, and Ahern. All people who started for the Warriors out there to start off the second quarter. Shot put up by Gay, and she's giving the Warriors a 1-point lead here. This is the first annual Shazy tip-off tournament for high school girls. Dupree putting up another shot. That is off in Blake Blanchard. Bobcats will retain possession. And we got a timeout called here by Steve Chilton earlier in the second quarter, or 7:18 on the clock. Darcy Rabideau inbound for the Bobcats after the timeout. Swings it over to Dupree. Dupree, outside shot. And off the mark. That's off Latrice Thomas's hands. Latrice Thomas playing for the Bobcats. 10th grader listed. I think she's only a freshman, though. McDougal gives it to Gay. Sarah Dupree led the Bobcat attack with 6 points in the first quarter. Ahern given the biggest lead so far for the Warriors, make it 18-15. Darcy Rabideau, long shot. Three-pointer, ties it up. Sam saying in between quarters, a high-scoring game. 15-14 after one quarter. Each team doing fairly well, especially at the offensive ends. Rabideau, the little spin move, and losing control, and then eventually being tied up by Bliss, and possession arrow in favor of the Warriors. So they get the ball back. Tie ball game, and pretty much tied throughout here. Ahern inside to Bliss. Bliss's shot off, rebounded by Thomas. Thomas gives it to Miller. Miller's pass is behind Daly, but she's able to get that ball before it goes out of bounds. And Rabideau running the attack for the Cats. Dupree, looked like she almost took some steps there. Rabideau driving. Thomas having position underneath and fouled from behind by number 32, Christine Blanchard. That's the fourth or fifth foul called, team foul called on the Warriors here in the first half. Dupree to Miller. Miller, Daly, but that's blocked by McDougal. Warriors with some height. McDougal, Bliss, and Blanchard. All tall girls. And high off the glass, Bliss scoring. I think she's leading offensively the attack for the Warriors. April Miller, a little shuffle move, and scores. So, she's got the roll there, Sam. 20-20. McDougal with the ball across midcourt. Then she lost it, took her eyes off the ball. Miller picks it up, gives it to Rabideau. Rabideau lays it up and in. Heads up play by April Miller there. Teams are going back and forth here. Well, the way they're playing offensively, maybe turkey is a meal you should eat before the day before a game. Yesterday being Thanksgiving, and 22-20 here. They're heating it up. First game of the season for both these teams. I imagine they might have played a couple scrimmages, but this is a first game that with some meaning behind it. Oh, well, friendly rim there for Sarah Dupree. Bobcats.
10 points?
I think so. Bobcats now with a 4-point margin. McDougal. Bobcats scoring that last shot by Dupree on a result of a turnover. 3-second violation called against the Warriors. Bliss inside, out to Gay. Gay shot, it's off the mark. Long rebound, picked up by Ahert on the foul line. She shoots and scores. The Warriors and the Bobcats, balance offense, everybody pitching in for both teams. Darcy Rabideau with the lone three-pointer of the game. With the ball, out to Amanda Chase, who has returned to action. Gives it to Daly. Daly shot. Oh, looked good from here. And rebounded by Blanchard. Now almost losing the ball was McDougal here in the Bobcat end. Gabe puts up a shot. That's off the mark. And underneath was Blanchard with the position, getting the rebound. We're all tied back up again. Warriors have enjoyed a 3-point lead here in the second quarter, and the Bobcats had a 4-point lead, but we're back to square one again. Tie ball game. Underneath to Thomas. Thomas's pass knocked away. Gay with a no-look pass. Gay now with the ball. Her shot's off the mark. And Jessica Daly fouls Melissa Bliss. Heads-up play, actually, by Jessica Daly, preventing Bliss from putting that shot back up there. 3:02 left on the clock. The torrid scoring continues, 24-24. Bliss will go to the line. I believe that's the first foul called against the Bobcats here this evening. And she hits the first shot for the Warriors. Bliss, second shot. Box out called by Rabideau. McDougal is there. Her shot is a little short. Amanda Chase ties up McDougal on her second attempt to put getting her own rebound back up, but possession arrow in favor of the Cats. So they get the ball back. Amanda Chase tying up McDougal underneath. Darcy Rabideau, three-pointer. That's off the mark. One thing right now, the Warriors are getting better position underneath the baskets. Block, even offensively and defensively. Ahert to Thomas. Gets a hand on that. Dupree ends up with the ball somehow. Thought McDougal had it. Dupree driving by McDougal. And now the Bobcats up by one. Nice play by Sarah Dupree. Now Dupree saw that one coming. She's got it. It's her time, and Dupree all alone there on a breakaway. Didn't take her time.
Over like that one again.
Yeah, she probably would. Want that one back. Ahert inside. And Latrice Thomas defensively breaking that pass up, but Melissa Gay retrieves the ball. And we got a travel call on McDougal. And the Bobcats here heating it up on the defensive end the last couple of trips down the court for the Warriors. 26-25, 1:44 left in this first half of play. Bill Chase, Sam Castine here on Hometown Cable. Hometown Cable, your ultimate high school sports network here in Clinton County, as we watch Sarah Dupree lighten it up here in the first half. Dupree is in double digits. 29-25. Three-pointer. The Bobcats have two here in the first half. Melissa Gay's shot. It's off the mark. Couple Bobcats underneath. They can't handle it. Gay gets it on the scramble. Dupree, though, seems to be everywhere tonight. Swings it. Rabideau. Darcy Rabideau's on the line. Long rebound picked up by McDougal. Dana McDougal now. To Bliss. Oh no, Gay. That shot's off the mark. Bliss runs down the rebound. Gives it to McDougal. Her shot's up. And Latrice Thomas will come up for the Bobcats. Down to 40 seconds here. Oh, nice pass by Darcy Rabideau. Jess Daly. Daly couldn't convert. She gets it back. That time she does. Pretty play by Darcy Rabideau finding Jessica Daly wide open underneath the basket. Catching the Warriors defense off guard there. And the Cats finishing strong here in this first half. Chase with the rebound. Down to 20 seconds. Rabideau. She's looking again. That backdoor play by Sarah Dupree was open there for a second, but that pass was high and actually hit the rim, I believe, of the basket, or either the rim or the corner of the backboard. Ball went out of bounds. McDougal. Gay's shot. Chase. To Dupree. Dupree puts up the shot. Oh, the way she was shooting, we thought maybe she had another one. But the Bobcats finishing the first half strong. Pull out to a 6-point margin. 31-25 here in the first game of this Shazy Girls Varsity Tip-Off Tournament for the 97-98 season. We'll be back with second half action right after this. Okay, we're getting set here. Hometown Cable to kick off this second half for the Bobcats and the Warriors. The Bobcats of NAC and the Willsboro Warriors. 31-25 at the half. Bobcats on top. Leading the offensive charge for the Bobcats, Sarah Dupree with 13 points. Darcy Rabideau, she pitched in with 9. Jessica Daly had 6 points. April Miller with 2, and Amanda Chase rounded out the scoring with that lone foul shot at the end of the first quarter. And a turnover. Melena Bliss losing the ball. Bliss led the offensive effort for the Warriors. She had 13 points. And she was picked up by Christine Ahern, who had 4 points. Dana McDougal had 4 points. There's Dupree. And rebounded by Ahern. Also with 2 points were Blanchard and Gay. Same returning players for the Warriors. I don't know if they've had a sub-ball game yet. Dupree got a hand on that ball. Blanchard losing control. Gay got a hand on it, knocked it inside to Blanchard, and then she travels. A lot of scoring in the first half by both teams. 31-25, score remains. No. Darcy Rabideau out the Bobcats. They switch ends. Daly, that's blocked. She regains control. April Miller swings it out to Dupree. Dupree to Rabideau. Rabideau back to Dupree. Dupree puts up the shot. And the rebound picked up by McDougal. But Daly got a hand in it, and Amanda Chase picking up that ball. And she tried to bounce past the ball back to Jessica Daly. But the ball goes out of bounds, and Gay inbounds to McDougal. Bill Chase, Sam Castine. Sam saying he's glad he's not the highway superintendent yet. The weather outside, drizzle, near freezing temperature-wise. Could be icy conditions tonight. Amanda Chase leading, Rabideau with the ball. She runs it down. Back out to Chase. Chase shot. It's in and out. So both teams starting out this second half on a little cold. They were heating it up in the first half. McDougal driving. Shot scores. So we played over 2 minutes there without a basket. And finally, McDougal ends the drought and makes it a 4-point ball game. 31-27, Willsboro and Northern Adirondack. Gay with a nice play. But April Miller hustling back. Oh, and April Miller running out of courtroom there. She stole the ball away from McDougal using her speed, but just didn't have enough court space to maintain control of the ball. McDougal inbound underneath the Warriors basket. McDougal looking, finds Blanchard. Chase steps in front of McDougal, steals the ball away, gives it to Rabideau. Rabideau looking for Dupree. Dupree wide open underneath. That's blocked. Dupree had made a nice play. And Ahern sends that ball off in the foot of McDougal. And we got a timeout called by Zoe Brugger, the coach for the Warriors. 5:21 left on the clock. 31-27 is the score. Bobcats on top. Okay, Darcy Rabideau will inbound the ball. She gets it to Chase. Chase shoots and scores. First 2 points for the Bobcats here. Amanda Chase wide open. Darcy Rabideau finding her. 33-27. McDougal. McDougal has a tendency to take her eyes off the ball when she's looking for somebody. But Warriors, Jess Daly getting a hand in there. Amanda Chase steps to help out defensively. That's often Darcy Rabideau. Chase picking up the girl driving to the basket on the baseline, causing her to shoot over the basket. We got a travel called on Blanchard. Rabideau will give the ball to Sarah Dupree.
That Blanchard, she must be a senior by now, right?
Nope, just a junior, it says. Amanda Chase. Little offensive foul there. Well, trying to muscle her way inside there. Well, Sarah Dupree causing the turnover there. Rabideau pitching in. April Miller, she had the shot. She gave it to Dupree. That's over the mark. Amanda Chase now with the ball. Back out to Dupree. Dupree shoots again. Scores. 35-27. Sarah Dupree. She's
on her way to 20, eh?
well, you know, she's shooting a lot. Is what's, you know, she's confident in her shot tonight. She's missed a few, but she keeps putting them up there. Rabideau driving to the basket. Scores. Nice play by Darcy Rabideau. Bobcats picking it up here in the third quarter. Out to their biggest lead, 10-point margin, 37-27. McDougal now finds Ahern on the baseline. Her shot, it's in the basket. Nice shot put up by Christine Ahern. 8-point game. Rabideau to Miller. April Miller shot in and out. And Jessica Daly and Sarah Dupree can't hang on. 3:26 left here. And we got a timeout called out by the Willsboro Warriors. And the Bobcats have moved out by an 8-point margin, 37-29. We'll be back after this. Okay. After the timeout, it looks like the Warriors are going to send their first sub in here. Number 33 is in front of the scoring table. That's Stephanie Gardner. Sam was talking through the viewfinder. He can't distinguish who is who out there. The Warriors did come, although they're the home team, I believe that's their away uniforms they came up here with. NAC was introduced as the visiting team, and they have their green and gold uniforms on. Get rid of the ball, Amanda. 5-second violation called. Uh-oh. They didn't lose the ball on the 5-second violation. The officials conversed here, and there was a timeout called by Coach Chilton. So NAC will still retain possession with 2:59 on the clock. 37-29 the score remains. Okay. Courtney Welch seeing her first action. The inbounded ball was thrown to her. She shoveled her feet. Travel. Turnover.
Bobcat shuffle.
The Bobcat shuffle. McDougal. She can't get by Dupree. Back to Ahern. Goes inside, but Jess Daly was in front of that. And yeah, her foot was on the line. I could see that from here. Good call by the official, Bricky. And going in, Darcy Rabideau replaces Courtney Welch. What happened to the sub that the Warriors were going to put in? They sat her back down. That ball is out of bounds, off in Blanchard. Latrice Thomas coming in for Amanda Chase. Chase, Daly, Miller, Dupree, and Darcy Rabideau. Dupree driving. Thomas underneath. That's blocked. But the foul is called as Thomas trying to put the ball back up. And that's a foul, I believe, on
44.
Who was it? 44? There you go. Okay. That's her. That must be at least her second. Yeah, we didn't. Beginning of the second half, we didn't tell you the foul trouble. There actually nobody was in it. Christine Blanchard had 2, and now she's joined by her teammate Melissa Bliss. They each got 2. Everybody else with 1. The Bobcats had only 1 foul called against them in the first half. Thomas making 1 of 2. So it's a 38-29 ball game. Gay with the ball. Oh, almost a travel there. And a turnover. The Bobcats have picked it up defensively. April Willer with a nice pass to Daly, and Daly just couldn't get her feet underneath her. Bobcats have been creating some havoc here for the Warriors in this third quarter defensively. There's Dupree. Another steal, another turnover. Pull it up, get it set. Dupree does. Back to Rabideau. Inside to Thomas. Thomas puts a shot up high off the glass. Daly underneath. She can't control it. That's picked up by Blanchard. Blanchard gives the ball to McDougall. Down under 2 minutes here. Bill Chase, Sam Castine, Hometown Cable. First girls basketball game of the 97-98 season. It's the Shazy Tip-Off Tournament, first annual, being sponsored by the Shazy Athletic Association. Tie up underneath the basket. Number 30 coming in for the Bobcats, and that would be Guerrero.
Is that how you pronounce that?
Melissa, I don't know. That's what we'll say. Guerrero, I think. I don't know. Rabideau driving. Ahert picking up the rebound, almost losing it. She bounces it off, Rabideau. Ahert is a little frustrated out there. The look on her face, she gets tied up. She doesn't like that at all. She's
almost ready to throw elbows.
Yeah, it looks like it. She might bite somebody. You never know. Well, Mike Tyson introduced that into sports now, biting people. They said Eric Lindros came pretty close, it looked like. Biting another hockey player. All right. Travel called. Another turnover on the Warriors. The turnovers have played havoc on the Warriors here this entire third quarter. The Bobcats have a 9-point lead. Rabideau driving, shoots. That's off the mark. Ahert. And Rabideau, though, this time will pick up the foul as Ahert was trying to, what do they call it, clear it out? Not a real heads up. That's not a heads up foul there. Down to a minute left. McDougall, there she goes, losing the ball. She takes her eyes off the ball when she's dribbling. But they'll maintain possession. 21 seconds on a shot clock. Possession arrow in favor of the red team. Ahert, baseline, jump shot, scores. Ahert has got all 4 points for the Warriors here in this third quarter. And 33 in the game. Rabideau driving. Sarah Dupree now. Pick up the loose ball. Dupree to Guerrero. Guerrero back to Rabideau. Rabideau pops a shot. Oh, just missing. Blanchard picking up, Bliss picking up the rebound. McDougall steps across midcourt. Guerrero But Ahern getting 6 points here. And what was a 9-point lead down to a 5-point lead. Rabideau floats a running jump shot, but it misses everything. But the Bobcats have pulled out a little bit here after 3 quarters of play, but a late surge cut that margin. And it's 38-33. Bobcats on top by 5. Well, you know, Sam, they could have called this possibly instead of a tip-off tournament, they could have called it a red and green tournament. Bobcats with green in their uniform and Shazy, and then the other 2 teams, Mariah and Willsboro, they have red in theirs. And Chase now back in the game. And she's fouled. Ahern, I believe, with the foul. She picked it up offensively, doing all of it for Willsboro. Well, she got a little attitude there. Woo. She had a strong third quarter. I don't know why. I don't know if this is her father down here talking to her or what. Amanda Chase foul line. That's short. 7:50 left. This is fourth quarter. Winner of this game will advance to the championship game tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. They'll play the winner of the Shazy-Mariah game. That one's short also. McDougall losing control after picking up the rebound. That bounced off her foot. So the Bobcats still with possession here. Jessica Daly to Dupree. Dupree, who was hot in the first half, cooled off considerably, I believe, in the third quarter, only picking up 2 points. Rabideau swings it to Dupree. Dupree drives the baseline, and that's out of bounds. Dupree had it there, but when she put the ball down on the floor, it hit the line. Basketball, when it touches the line or your foot touches the line, you're out of bounds. In soccer, your foot's on the line or the ball's on the line, you're still in play. Inside, a strong pass. Blanchard doing all she could to hang on, and she did and put it up, down to 3 points. 38-35. Rabideau driving. Went out of bounds, came back in, picked up the ball, loose ball. Sarah Dupree to Rabideau. Cats, they've cooled off offensively. Ahern. Another strong rebound by number 55. Kristen Ahern. McDougall to Gay. Inside. Nobody picking up Blanchard. 1 point game. That happened in the first half. Bobcats open, or leaving the middle open. Dupree, nice play. Sarah Dupree finding the lane there, and it was cleared out for some reason. Wide open lane there for Dupree to lay it up and in. Big basket for the Bobcats there. Ahern, she's off the mark. Amanda Chase gets it to Rabideau on the rebound. Rabideau driving. Not a real Rabideau putting the shot up. Unable to convert. McDougall puts it up and scores. Seems like anything that the Warriors are throwing up here in the last 4 or 5 minutes of play, they've been hitting in the Bobcats. I don't know if they're taking real high percentage shots. And that's enabled the Warriors to get back in this. Sarah Dupree. And that's not a real high percentage shot. That three-pointer. McDougall, that's off the mark. Ball comes all the way to April Miller. Miller gets it to Chase. Chase hustling down, pulls up, shot. Jessica Daly's underneath. Her shot's off the mark. Daly stripped of the ball. Rabideau will step in front of that. Darcy Rabideau. And it's kicked off and it's knocked out of bounds off the foot of Gay. 5:04 on the clock. 1 point game, 40-39. Rabideau making a nice play defensively. for the Cats. Inbound to Dupree. Dupree steps through the middle, shoots, doesn't go. Two Cats getting hands on that ball. Daly and Dupree. Rabideau back to Chase. Chase's shot. Rabideau driving in there, finding the wide open Amanda Chase on the foul line, but she's unable to convert. Cats are stays red off and Chase. Timeout called by the Warriors. They were down by 10 at one point in the third quarter, but they've cut the margin. It's only a 1 point game. 4:35 left on the clock. 40-39. We'll be back after this. Okay, the Warriors will have possession here underneath their own basket. Latrice Thomas in the game now for the Cats. Ball's thrown away. April Miller with her speed beats Gay to the ball. And a carry called. So it's a turnover. Favors the Warriors. Eagle girls over there in between the bleachers and the wall getting set for their game coming up. McDougal, that shot's off the mark. Ahern picking it up, shoots and scores, and the Warriors are on top. 41-40. Sarah Dupree on a baseline. Just throwing the ball out there. McDougal stealing it, but a foul's going to be on Darcy Rabideau, I believe. No. Saying the last girl to touch it was Rabideau. 28 seconds on the shot clock. And fouled from behind was Blanchard. .356 on the clock, a 1 point game. The Warriors have battled back here, down by 10 at one point. Now they have the 1 point lead in the red and green tip-off tournament here in Chazy. I looked into the third quarter, the Bobcats were pulling away, but a late surge in that third quarter. And that was number 55, Kristen Ahern, leading the surge there for the Warriors. Scored 6 or 8 points in that third quarter. I think 6 of them in the last 2 minutes. Chase with the rebound, missed 2 foul shots there. Could come down to foul shots. Rabideau. And a strong drive to the basket. Rabideau off the glass, and Bobcats regain the lead. Oh, that looked like it was off Ahern myself, but April Miller, they're saying, was the last girl to touch it. Dupree getting a hand on that. Loose ball's picked up by Miller, and on the scramble, Bliss will pick up a foul. Loose ball foul. Sarah Dupree getting her hand in there to start that all off for the Bobcats. Ball's over the top, inbounded by Darcy Rabideau to Sarah Dupree. Amanda Chase sets the pick. Dupree running floater. Latrice Thomas puts it back up and in. Nice play by Latrice Thomas. Spun around and shoots and scores. Taking a picture of the baby here. Gay shot. That's off. Dupree on a weak side picking up a rebound. Sarah Dupree. She's got a little hop in her step now. Amanda Chase, she's on a baseline. That's in and out. Ahern with another rebound. .245 left, 3 point margin. McDougal throws the ball away. Chase using her speed, breaking down all alone. Up and in. And that's a 5 point margin. Big basket there. Amanda Chase breaking away from the pack there. 2.5 minutes left. 46-41. Ahern. She can't convert. That's knocked out of bounds off the hands of Blanchard. And the Bobcats with possession here. The Warriors have battled back with actually at one point having a 1-point lead of 40-39. But the Cats have moved back out. And Darcy Rabideau, I don't know, she's trying to alley-oop a pass to the 5'2" Sarah Dupree. Oh, I'm not sure. I don't know how tall Sarah is, but she threw that ball up there high. And Amanda Chase tying up Blanchard. Possession arrow in favor of the Warriors. Down under 2 minutes left. 5-point lead. McDougal will inbounds. Shot put up. Chase can't hang on. But they say it's off in Blanchard. 1:55 left. Cats looking to advance to the championship game of this first annual Shazy Tip-Off Tournament. Say it could be the red and green tournament. And Latrice Thomas getting the ball underneath and is fouled as she tried to put that shot up. 1:40 left. If the Bobcats hang on to win, I'm sure the Shazy Eagles will be hoping for a green and green tournament championship game. Thomas, that's a big basket right there. Hitting the first one of two. Latrice Thomas, freshman, puts up the second shot. Nope, doesn't go. Rebounded by Blanchard. She gives it to McDougal. Actually rebounded by Bliss. Bliss had 13 points in the first half. I don't know if she's gotten maybe 1 or 2 here in the second. Thomas, rebound, the outlet, stolen by McDougal. Thomas fouls Bliss underneath. Possible three-point play here. 47-43. 1:23 left on the clock. Jessica Daly at the scorer's table. Daly does come in for Thomas. Thomas putting in some valuable minutes for the Cats. Bliss shot, rebounded, picked up by April Miller. And Miller outlets to Darcy Rabideau. Bobcats got to work the clock here. Work the clock. Sarah Dupree shoots and scores. Well, Dupree, she's been doing it all night, putting the shot up. She got 13 points in the first half, not that many in the second, but one thing about Sarah, she's not afraid to shoot the ball here this evening. Warriors respond, make it a 4-point game. Rabideau still got to use the clock here. No sense in putting up a shot. It's all in your favor right now, the Bobcats. And Chilton, seeing that they possibly are not going to take the clock to their advantage, wants to talk to the girls with 48 seconds. 49-45. Bobcats on top of the Warriors. Darcy Rabideau will inbound the ball here with 48 seconds on the clock. This is the opening game of this Shazy Tip-Off Tournament. Bobcats playing against Willsboro Warriors. Inbounded to April Miller. Miller almost losing it. She gets it out to Dupree. Ball. Turnover. Oh, Dupree fouling Gay, but actually a heads-up play by Sarah Dupree. Wait till the game's over. Well, you can. Okay. Young Gay girl on the line. Shoots, misses. Here you go. Actually, you know what, Sam? Wow. Today's Sarah Dupree's birthday.
Is it?
Oh, yeah. She's playing a lot of spunk today. Gay makes it a 3-point game. Rabideau back to Dupree. Dupree, the birthday girl, gives it back to Rabideau. Rabideau drives through. Daly puts it up and in. Nice play there by Darcy Rabideau to find Daly underneath. What's happened here with the clock? The clock didn't start or something. Line drive shot up, put by Blanchard. 51-46. Bobcats up by 5. Amanda Chase goes over to the top. April Miller moves the ball. Miller to Dupree. Dupree is tripped up by Ahern with 6.8 seconds left on the clock. The Bobcats will look like they're going to hang on here and pull out their victory here in their first game of the 97-98 season, which happens to be at the Shazy Tip-Off Tournament. McDougal gets a hand on it, but that's off her foot and out of bounds. McDougal trying to go to the basket. And Chilton calls timeout. I don't know why, but 3.4 seconds on the clock. 5-point lead, 51-46. Bill Chase, Sam Castine, Hometown Cable high school basketball action will continue after this. So the birthday girl will inbound the ball for the Bobcats. Sarah Dupree, I believe, turned 17 today. Darcy Rabideau, she's fouled with 0.3 seconds left on the clock. Fouled by number 43, Chrissy Gay. Neither team got into real serious foul trouble, so the Bobcats will win here. Their opening game for the 97-98 season, and they advance to the championship game of this Shazy Tip-Off Tournament by beating the Willsboro Warriors 51-46. Sarah Dupree, who's led the way for the Cats offensively, and Cats picked it up defensively in the third quarter, and that was the difference. The Warriors did battle back to grab a 1-point lead here early in the fourth quarter, 40-39, but the Cats pull away and win. You know, Bill Chase, Sam Castine for Hometown Cable. Will be, well, that means I'll be back tomorrow night for the championship game. So I want to wish everybody a good night, and remember, when you come to Shazy, check the bleachers first. Make sure all the dust is off them.